So, those who know of me or about this car, you know, are probably wondering like why it's broken again. I've explained it a bunch of times. I even posted about it, but you know, I guess I'll put it in a video to start this whole channel thing. This car was down once before. It was down for like 5 years. That really sucked. It is what it is, you know. Now it's back up. It was back up. The motor still runs, it's fine, that's cool, but I might need a clutch. I might need a lot of transmission parts. This is now some downtime that I could use to clean up some of the wiring that you see, but you know, I get to clean up a couple of things and record that, you know, put it on the channel. It's gonna be tons of content, you know, but I got footage of when the transmission took a in case you guys want to see it. I'm gonna probably put that right after this.
A funnel cloud with lightning and some thunder like the Wizard of Oz. Either way we carry him away. Carry him, then bury him, barbarian. Beef with anybody, even if you're vegetarian. My flow on a bowler, your flow just need clarity. Running laps on these chaps, it's embarrassing.
You think you're fooling, trying to come off like a sweetheart. Think we more than homies, these are motherfuckers. Records up, you never see them keep on busting everybody on records when I'm retarded. Like shit, and looking at me like it's she got it. So your English should really start.
Left to make you hide. I mean, they make a lot, they got the come sign. Wait for the love, it's for big high.
I was gonna do the whole Q&A thing. I have the questions. I did it like 3 times, but it was only a few questions because, you know, with stuff like that, like 500 people watched that story and I got 20 responses. So I was like, all right. But when I have more questions to go off of, I'll keep the questions that I do have now for the ones that people ask and they're like, oh, what happened to mine? It's there. I still have it saved. I have it in my notes, but I guess I'll talk about the car a little. So this car, these are Evo 8 headlights, all fogged up, butter popcorn, as some people would say, because you know it's all yellow. ETS 3.5 intercooler, 3.5 inch core, you know, about that big. Ultra Racing power brace for the front. I had one from Cusco before, but I changed it because I thought this design looked a little cooler. Even though now it's all busted up because my bumper was scratching up against it. It's a fully built head. It was ported also. GSC valves, GSC retainers, GSC cams. They're S2 cams. I was gonna get the S3s, but I don't plan on making that much power. Even if I did, like I'll just do the work later if that's the case. I'll just swap the cams over, get the 6870, call it a day. But I'm on the 64, 66, but I'll show it later. As far as bottom end goes, on the Manley I-beam rods, 10.5 to 1 compression pistons. Got some ACL bearings, ARP hardware, fasteners, and it's definitely got a whole lot of work. Factory oil pump. As far as fuel system goes, 2150cc injectors from Fuel Injector Clinic, the FIC, you know, the JD Customs ignition coil, you know, coil over plug conversion, factory water pump. Like, that's why I named the car what I named it. Like, those of you who know from my Instagram, it's called Haken Evo, you know, Haken_Evo. I'm gonna just put it like right there, Haken Evo. That it means average. Haken means average, and it's an average build. You know, it's not gonna make a ton of power, but it's gonna definitely impress some people, and it's gonna be fun for me to drive as well, and a lot less likely to break so often as a high horsepower car would, but be capable of a lot of horsepower, you know? Right now I gotta do a few things. I gotta fix this transmission. I gotta swap out one of my fuel pumps because it died in PA, but that was my fault. It's because I ran it on low fuel often, and I know you're not supposed to do that. That's on me. I gotta rebuild the T-case, just seals, bearings, and I'm gonna get the TRE T-case cover, as well as for the transmission, I'm gonna get the TRE transmission case cooler. I got a couple of the surprises that I'm not gonna say right now. I'm just gonna post whenever I post, you know. For the most part, I mean, it's not gonna be here at my job, but it'll be wherever I can work on my car. So stay tuned. Let's get some glamour shots of the car. So I'm gonna take you inside of the shop so you can see what the hell is going on here. Yeah, right here we got, for those of you who don't know, there was a bearing here, and now it's like just the race. Like, there's nothing left. There's no bearing left. Also, this gear right here is absolutely toast. There's nothing left. There was supposed to be something there. There's not anymore. When I buy the replacement gears that I need and everything, I'm gonna make another video about that, and I'm about putting them together. Oh, this right here too. This shift fork right here is cooked. It's my T-case. It's a little mangled. I gotta get a dust boot. Oh, that's part of the bearing in there.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it.
Yeah. It's like that because there was low fluid in the system, so it just kind of ran. Since it was running dry, it just ate away at the bearing and left a catastrophe behind. On the outside of here, like, this is how I knew something was really bad. Like, on the outside of this output shaft side, I want to say it is. I believe this is the output shaft side. On the outside of the transmission, there's like a big ass crack. So that has to like indicate that that wasn't okay in there, you know? Can't see the interior because it's dark as hell in there. Oops! Knocked off the f***ing mic. But there definitely will be more videos on the channel. This is just one to kick it off, you know, so I can have something to be inspired, to be motivated enough to want to do this. I'm gonna post more as updates come, you know. This one's gonna come out however it comes out, bro. It is what it is, and if you don't like it, man, you know, get off the channel. I don't know what to tell you. I'm doing this because I like it, and it's a good way of having videos I can always see without having to run out of storage. So tune in or don't, there's still gonna be content. Alright, it's been a little bit since the last update. But here I got the little tear down going on. Let's see if I can get some light in there. It's the new housing. But what I'm doing right now is installing the gear shift, like interlock bolts and stuff. These little interlock bolts, this one right here. Let me just turn this off. I don't need this right now. These bolts right here, that hold the shift rails into place, you know. The other one that's missing is right here. See how it's like a ball and like it's spring loaded in there, so when it goes into the little slot, it's meant to keep that tension in there. In case you didn't know. So like every time you shift, there are rails that go in and out of there and across these little bolts. That's that locking sound when like you lock into gear. That's that clack. Got 3 of those on the Evo. On the 5-speed trans anyways. I don't know about the 6-speed though. Swapped over the bolts from the clutch slave cylinder, the motor mount bolts, or the tranny mount bolts I should say. Bugging out. These bolts too for like the shifter assembly. Oh, those oil guides too, almost forgot. These right here, they go in the back of that housing back there, and that's what disperses the oil back there out onto the outer side of, I guess, the gears and all that. Drain plug too. That's where the drain plug sits, right there. I'm not used to really filming and like talking about shit at the same time. I tend to lose the subject fast. Like I'll be still here talking about like the outer housing, like, and you guys are just looking at nothing. But I just swapped the sensors over and I still need these the bearings, well, the race for the bearings and a few other things, but we getting there, man. Oh, the crack that I was talking about, I don't know if I'm gonna leave that in, but this is the outer housing. Like it was trying to punch its way out. But yeah, man, that's where we at right now. Almost forgot. I want to talk about this clutch real quick. I'm gonna just show you one of the friction discs, but yo, this mic is looking for so much attention right now, bro. Yeah, and friction discs are cooked, bro. Get a little closer there. Shit is fried. Fried. Like there's still a little bit of friction material left, but not enough for it to be drivable for sure. And this right here, this is what's left of the throb bearing. This right here, done. And I'm gonna have to release it from the collar. I don't know how I'm gonna do that, but it's gonna happen eventually. But yeah, that's the updates for right now. But look at that, clean, baby. Hell yeah. In that housing.
Made it to the end of the video. There will be more videos coming. I have some other videos saved and that they're waiting to be edited, but soon enough there will be something. Parts of this video were years ago and other parts were months ago, and then this part right here was like, where are we in March? March 25. Parts of this video were 23, 24. So it's like, you know, things happen at their own pace, but we're making progress, and yeah, stay tuned for the next one. See you guys.